Friendly Talk Podcast.
Yes. First of all, thank you for this shirt.
Yeah, you're welcome.
What is it, that bitch?
No, I do have merch coming soon. I'm still working on it. I'm so indecisive. I'm so annoying.
It's also very expensive to get your merch started.
It is. And it's a lot of work and I'm just lazy. And I've been crashing out lately. I feel like 2024 has been the worst year of my adult life.
No, for real?
Oh yeah, this year was just terrible. Just like mental health and stuff. Especially this weekend. I had the worst crash out. Like, did you ever just have like a moment where you're like, and you just fucking lose it and you're just like crying and screaming?
Yeah,
and, like,
I'd be crying.
And it'd be like for like the littlest thing, but like it was just so much built up. So I had the worst weekend. I kind of just didn't do anything. I just laid in bed and just was like, I'm gonna be miserable for 48 hours.
But what caused it? What happened?
Just bullshit with my friends, bullshit with my family, just like work stuff. Having imposter syndrome, feeling like my career has been like kind of plateaued. Just like
definitely not.
You know, so you get in your own head. You be like losing your fucking mind. It's like I gave myself 40 hours. I'm going to be miserable. And then I'm going to pull myself out of it and get it together. And that's exactly what I did. Because sometimes you have to like follow the plan and not your mood.
Right.
But like, so I was following the plan. I was like, I'm going to do this for 2 days. And then the next day I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be fine. And that's what happened today.
And then sometimes you can't allow yourself to feel your feelings.
Yes, you have to feel your feelings. And you can't bottle them up because when you do, you end up imploding.
Sit in it for too long.
But you also do have to sit in it though.
For a little bit. Like the 48 hours is fine. But if it was like a week long, I'd be like, all right, you go there.
A week long is for like something drastic, I think.
Like, yeah, if it's like life changing.
Like someone died.
Yeah. Or if someone dies that you're close to, you can take as long as you want. You can take a year if you want.
Yes and no.
Yeah, right. Because the person probably wouldn't want you to see you sad like that.
Because also you're harming yourself.
True.
Like you take a year off of life and you're just like miserable or you're just
your
like,
loved one wouldn't want you to do that.
You can't stop your life because someone else's life stopped. You know?
Right,
you could be sad and depressed, but you can't just quit life.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of people, like I know a few people who lost like close people to them and they just like crumbled after.
Yeah.
And it's so sad to see.
I'm scared that's gonna happen to me when my mother passes. I'm really afraid it's gonna happen to me when my mother passes. Cause like,
you don't think you're gonna handle it well?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna handle their parent passing if you love them at least.
Yeah. Like when my father passed, I had 2 shows that same night. I was outside. You heard? Went to parties, went on dates. I was outside. But let my mother stub her toe. I'm done.
You also love your mom and don't love your father. So it's different.
That's true. And because of that, like when someone's father passes, I don't know. I'll be, oh, okay. And it's
you don't know how to comfort them?
Yeah, they'd be like, no, you're supposed to say sorry for your loss. I'm like, oh shit, my bad. Sorry for your loss. Like one time my father died, I was like, oh, all right.
Eva.
I didn't know. And somebody's like, no, Eva, that's so inappropriate. I'm like, oh.
Some people like their fathers.
I know. A lot of people love their fathers.
I love my dad. I feel the same way about my dad. Also, it was really sad. It was actually a couple months ago. I was at my parents' house and I looked at my dad and I noticed that he got older.
Isn't that crazy when you notice your parents getting older?
Yeah, I did. And then some, because I have Snapchat. I'm not very active on it, but sometimes it'll be like 6 years ago you posted this. And I'll look at it, it'll be like a selfie of me and my dad and he doesn't look like that anymore. Aww. And I'm like, oh, my dad got old. And I literally left my parents' house and I cried. Because, I mean, it's normal.
It's normal.
You know, but I'm like, oh, he's aging. He's not the young, strong fit dad that I had growing up. He's not the guy who, because my brother is so troubled, my dad would beat up all my brother's like bullies for him. Like guys would come to fight my brother and my dad would beat them up. You know, but that's not the case anymore. No. Like, so I was just like, oh wow, like, have you had that moment with your mom?
Yes. I'll look
We're
at
like,
her.
oh, you got old.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, like I'll show her something. She's like, oh, I gotta get my glasses. I'm like, girl, you can't see this?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's right here.
My mom still looks very young for her age.
Yeah, my mom still looks good, but there's a lot about her. I'm like,
my mom still hasn't crossed over to you're old now. She looks older, obviously. Everyone just looks older as they age. It's normal. And she's not into like that whole Botox and makeup and all that stuff. But she still looks kind of like my mom from when I was little. My dad aged a lot the past like 5 to 10 years, I think. And I noticed and I got really sad.
Aww.
But other than that, no, I had a total meltdown this week. And I started thinking to myself, and I was like, I feel like God knew I would be too powerful if I was mentally stable. I always see that meme. And I'm like, no, that applies to me, though. People be posting that meme. I'm like, no. You're not mentally unstable. I'm mentally unstable. Like, I can't imagine if I had like a full month of just working and grinding and no mental breakdowns. Like, I would take over the world, Eva.
For my breakdown, like my emotional shit is like the week before my period. I'm so self-critical. Like I get bad PMS to the point that my gynecologist had
Do you have PD?
Yeah,
what is
like
it called?
I get PMDD or
PMDD. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. So I get super depressed. I
Okay.
think, like, girl, like I be connecting dots that don't even connect. I be connecting dots, like the shit that don't even have nothing to do with me. I be like, I'll just think of the wildest shit. My friend be like, what, that doesn't even make any sense.
People don't realize like women really be losing their minds the week of their period. I mean, some.
Yeah, like, so like I don't attack people, but like I'll attack myself.
Yeah.
I'm very, very depressed. I don't want to get out of the house. I'm easy to cry. I think everything is my fault.
Oh, wow.
Everything is my fault.
My period affects me like that sometimes. Usually when it's irregular. So like I'll have like 2 days where I'm just in a bad mood. I'm hungry. I'm annoyed. I'm tired. I don't feel like going out. I don't feel like working. I'm lethargic. I'm fighting with everybody, arguing with everyone. And then the next day I get my period and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I wasn't supposed to come. That like, and then you feel better.
So my depression, like when my period comes, is so bad that like my gynecologist had to prescribe me antidepressants.
Oh, wow.
But I took it for like 1 month. I did not like the way it made me feel. So I'm just like, nah, I'm good. So like,
what was it? Zoloft?
I forgot
Lexapro?
Some shit. It was, to me, I was like, this shit is crazy. I didn't like the way I was feeling. So now, like, I'll probably just like keep to myself the week before my period. Like, I'll track in. I'm like, okay, this week I'm not gonna go on any dates. I won't hang out with my friends. Like, I'll just be by myself to just keep my emotions to myself.
I like the self-awareness.
Yeah, because
that's
like,
amazing.
The depression that comes with my period is just so intense.
So what do you do during that week? You just keep to yourself?
Keep to myself, and I started taking like maca root to try to help regulate my hormones.
I do get really bad cramps though. Still,
yeah, my cramps are super bad.
I get acne.
crippling.
I get cramps like a fucking teenager.
It
just doesn't stop.
Backaches and diarrhea.
Oof,
like a motherfucker.
Wow.
My period really, really fucks me up, and it's like it's every month.
How long do you get it?
My period's only 3 days. Thank God. I only bleed for 72 hours. But the build-up, bitch, the week before is Armageddon.
You're going to be so happy once you get knocked up in the future.
Can't wait. But I'm also afraid of postpartum now. I'm like, are those same hormones that cause me to be depressed during my period?
It's all kind of linked, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like if you talk to a doctor, you can... But the fact that you're aware of it and you can notice it and see, I feel like it'll be easier for you to like
And after I give birth, girl, I'm going home to Jamaica. I feel like the environment will also help.
Yeah,
I'm waking up to
change of scene.
Sunshine and trees and palm trees and rivers and oceans. I feel like that would really help versus having a baby going through postpartum and I see in a 2 train.
You know, it's funny when most people are depressed. They're like, I go out for long walks and I do this and I do that. I'm like, I sit and scroll on TikTok for
that makes it worse. That's why it makes it worse. Social media is the worst thing to turn to when you're depressed.
No, because my FYP pages on all my social media platforms are all funny as fuck. Like, I only engage with like a really funny people falling.
That's so funny. You love people falling.
People eating.
You love that shit.
I laugh by myself in my apartment for 2 hours and I'll watch the completion videos of like little clips of a bunch of videos and it's like every clip someone's falling.
That's so funny.
Or it makes me so happy.
My explore page is nothing but animals, like baby animals and wigs.
I love that.
Baby animals and wigs. That's all.
My Instagram explore page is boxing and comedy, like stand up, and then my FYP page on TikTok is just all either anti-men videos.
I wonder why.
Because these motherfuckers are treacherous. No, I wanted to read a few of these things. So there's this new trend on TikTok that's like hashtag women in male fields.
Okay.
And I screenshot a few of them and I just wanted to tell them
well,
to
we're
you
in
because I think they were funny as hell. Like this one girl posted, when he texts you a 5-paragraph essay saying how upset he is with you, so you turn to your friends and you say, yeah, I'm not reading all of that.
Ah, yes.
When he got tears running down his face explaining to you why his actions hurt him. And then I go, why are you with me then?
Right. First of all, when men cry is usually for show. Is never, I don't think...
Always for sure.
It's usually when they get caught. Like, obviously men cry. Like, if his friend dies or family dies, he can cry. But like, usually when they get caught cheating and shit and they cry, don't fall for it.
When he asks me if I did something that I 100% did, But instead of admitting it, I call him delusional.
That's wicked.
Women in male fields.
Oh my God.
Broke up with him yesterday, and today I'm on a flight to see my ex. Women in male fields. Men be doing that. This is the best one. When he brings up something I lied about just yesterday, and I tell him, so we can't move forward if you keep living in the past. Women in male fields. No, I have one more.
That's
I lied.
Really funny.
Me getting with the guy, I told him not to worry about right after we break up.
That's
women in male fields.
That's so funny.
They
can't take their own medicine.
That's literally my entire For You page. The 2 days I was crashing out. So thank you, ladies, for making me feel better. Because it really did make me feel better.
You know, I've never done none of that shit.
What? Like
the only thing I've ever done is like a guy kept asking, like, promise me, I'm gonna bring you to this restaurant. I'm gonna bring you to this restaurant. I'm gonna bring you to this restaurant. He never did. And I went and I let someone else take me. And I took pictures at the restaurant, and he saw it.
Should I do? Oh.
Like, I've done that, but it's like, you know, he wasn't my boyfriend, nothing. It's like, you're asking me on it. You asked me out several times. You've never acted on it. I told homeboy to take me. He took me. Here go the pictures.
I know this one girl that she was in a relationship for like 2 years, and he cheated on her, and she was devastated.
Aww.
But he was like, please take me back. Please take me back. And she did. Mm-hmm. But like a month later, she cheated on him and made sure that he found out, but made it that he found out by accident. Uh-huh. And she like watched him like crumble and cry. And she was like, got your back, and left.
Oh shit. See, cheating back, I never cheated back.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
It's diabolical that she was like ready to break up with him, but stayed with him just to get revenge.
Just to get.
I was like, she needs to be the president of the United States.
For me, like, I never cheated back because it's like I don't want you touching me. Like,
yeah, you can't have the poker face of we're gonna hang out and be cool even though I'm not cool with you.
Yeah, like the sight of you disgusts me. Like
yeah,
like I don't know how women take cheaters back, because for me it's like you ever found out someone used your toothbrush? That's like that's how I feel about the peanut. Like that was in someone. I'm not putting that in my mouth. Someone else used it.
Yeah,
it's clipped for that.
Yeah.
So for me to forgive you and fuck with you and then fuck with this guy to get back at you, like, I never understood how adding another penis to my list is hurting you.
Yeah,
I don't get that. What hurts you is me leaving you watching me be a bad bitch on the gram, I'm doing these stages, I'm with the Dave Chappelle's and the DL Hughley's, and you're like, damn, I shouldn't have played with Shorty because now she's lit. Your money is, get your money up. That's the best revenge.
Get your money
adding
up.
Bodies to your list is not, that's just adding.
She just wanted to hurt him back.
I get it.
So I get it.
I get it, but girl.
I feel like leaving quietly and having a major glow up is great revenge.
That's my revenge.
Yeah. Any
guy who ever played me, where's my mother? They in my DMs right now, begging, coming to shows.
Oh my God.
You mean exes I've had come to shows like, yo, I just want to tell you how proud I am. You doing your thing, ma. You doing your thing, son.
Security?
Yeah.
Security. But I did pull myself out of my depression that I've been in for the past couple of days.
I'm glad.
And thank you. I feel like when you're like, a lot of friends, their periods will sync up when they hang out. Mm-hmm. With me and my friends, we have cycles of like depression and crashing out. Like I'll do it for a week and she'll be there for me. And then a few weeks later, she'll do it for a week and then I'll be there for her. And then we kind of go back and forth in cycles. I think that's beautiful.
My homies, our cycles are different. Yeah. It's not the same cycle because it's like they're there for me when I'm sad.
But two best friends don't crash out at the same time. It's always like they give each other space to crash
good.
out.
Yeah, that's good. Because if y'all both crashing out at the same time, that's like, who's gonna help who?
Yeah. But thank you guys.
Yes, y'all. Bye.